We got the comments were primary similar to what we had heard earlier. So the changes, we are making some changes, but they're relatively minor. But most of it is more in terms of clarifying language and trying to eliminate some of the vague and overly broad language. Current draft of the rules were reviewed by Mauna, and they had some suggestions, and that's basically to clarify the removal of vehicles, and they felt that if a vehicle was going to be an abandoned vehicle or a vehicle that was in an accident, for example, was causing a hazard, a safety hazard, it should be removed as soon as possible. And it wasn't clear from the way the rules were stated, because it said it could be removed at any time. So they just wanted to make sure that we took care of the safety issue. The other one had to do with updating our rules to include some of the new things that are taking place in our society, and this includes e-cigarettes. So our rules just talk about tobacco is prohibited, and so we are now referencing in the rules a certain section which is actually the university's policies about tobacco, and the definition of tobacco includes e-cigarettes. We cleared up or clarified the definition of camping, and it was somewhat broad in the sense that people do bring up camping gear when they want to go stargazing just to keep themselves warm. So they're not there to camp, but they're just trying to keep themselves warm for safety reasons. So we sort of cleared that up and eliminated some of the language that would, for someone who was just wanting to bring a blanket to keep themselves warm, we wouldn't want to cite them for that. The other one was we moved some of the broad language such as harassing, and another one is about removing indemnification for people, for groups, indemnifying the university if they wanted to have a group permit. So that was cleared up as well. So that's kind of the gist of the changes that are going forth with the rules. Initially, the rules were going to go before the Board of Regents at their August meeting, but it has been postponed until their November meeting. So the rules are, hopefully they will be approved by the Board of Regents.
So the changes that have been made as a result of all the listening that we've done, obviously, the first round resulted in changes that required us to do a second round, so those were substantial. Subsequently, these other changes have been deemed non-substantial.